could be 10 years from now. If famous is subjective right now, that person was underneath that, right? Like that person was there all along, but it just took a little work to get there. Same thing with your affirmations. You have to believe that you are already that person. That person is here. Like when I say I'm going to be, a famous YouTuber who positively impacts millions of people's lives every day, I'm already that person. I just haven't accomplished those things yet, but I know that person's here, right? So that's what I want you to think about. I know I'm working towards my health, not the best shape of my life right now, but I'm working towards it. But I am that person is here. So I'm someone else is me, but I need to work towards it. So think about that vision, working on that vision. Most important place here. So again, that is kind of the whole video as to why I journal and why I suggest you journal. But for those of you that are interested in what my prompt looks like, this is it. Let's see if okay. So it's not super easy to read for you again, but basically making affirmations. Today I'm grateful for. I'm looking forward to. So this is different than daily affirmations because this is just focusing on things that I believe are things that will make me future. So I am looking forward to having that reflection is going to be is so helpful for me. And so I want to leave you with this. This is actually a longer video than I anticipated. All ties into how my confidence, my self-confidence, my self-love, it all kind of builds up to that. But I'm going to try to basically give, if I was talking to myself 10 years ago, in my early 20s, this is what I wish I would have known back then and what I would have started focusing on back then. So I've already mentioned confidence. Confidence and mentality is, 100% the most important thing out of anything anyone's ever going to tell you when it comes to looks, when it comes to blowing up, or any of that. How you feel about yourself is going to be number one. But I'll talk more about that later because all the things that I'm going to talk about in this video kind of all about yourself when you step out of the house, or even when you're walking around your own house, especially if you live with someone, whether it's a significant other, family members, roommates, whatever. So every day, I stay on top of cologne. So I spray cologne, put on deodorant. I make sure that I smell good. Combined with all these things, I'm basically ready for the day from like a hygiene perspective. So the other two kind of areas that I wanted to dive into are, one is going to be accessories. When I was younger, I didn't know how to rock accessories well. I didn't really know or understand how to utilize them, the benefits of them, but I wish I did. And so my accessory, you might be asking, like, what goes in accessories? So for me, I think about accessories as anything you put on your body that is not clothing, right? So hats, beanies, earrings. I have 2 nose rings. I have this necklace. I have a necklace on underneath this, gold one underneath. I usually only show the silver. I have a silver bracelet. I have an Apple Watch. So these accessories really help make your outfit pop, is because it is the most comfortable versus tight shirts, which I used to wear tight stuff all the time. But not only that, but there's a feeling about wearing baggy clothes that adds a level of I don't give a fuck, right? Granted, I understand some of you for work, your 9 to 5 won't allow that. Totally get it. I'm not saying, I'm not telling you how to dress at work. But when you're just going about the weekend, casual, or, after work or whatever, as long as you don't have to get dressed up, man, I have found for me what works is getting baggy, comfortable. I've really been into these shirts from Abercrombie, which are cropped a little bit, but they're like premium thick. And I also primarily, unless I'm wearing some anime stuff, I'm primarily wearing a solid color shirt. So what I recommend, if you're like, okay, I need to redo my wardrobe, just start with black, whites, beiges, basically. I rock skinny jeans all the time. So I used to, So don't feel bad if you're still wearing skinny jeans. I think that we're reaching a phase where that is just not what's in. Okay, so there's one last critical kind of piece to this whole glow up conversation, which is something that I've talked about on the channel before, something that you've probably seen a lot, and you've probably heard it's been shoved down your face quite a bit. It's probably overdone, but it's physical fitness. Lucky for me, if I'm talking to my 20-year-old self, I've always been somewhat involved in fitness. I played sports growing up, so luckily that's been a part of my life. However, what I focus on has changed. When I was younger, all I focused on was having big arms and a big chest. As I'm getting older, I realized that is basic. Those are byproducts for the most part of other workouts, as long as you're focused on the right thing. So really, I have other stuff. I'm going to dive deeper into. All right, those are the things that I think if you take all of those things from this video and start implementing them into your life, 6 months from now, you could be unrecognizable in a good way, and you could feel better about yourself. And so I want to wrap it all up with this. Yes, all of these things matter. I do think they matter because I do think how you look impacts how you feel impacts the energy you give out, and how you make others feel. It's a full cycle. I also don't want this video to be sharing that looks are the only thing that matter, because that's not the case. I think what matters is how you feel about yourself internally. And so all of these things, though, what it will do, if you actually follow these things, you will start feeling better about yourself. You will start loving yourself more, which will increase your self-confidence, which will impact everything. I'm on this channel, if you're new here, I'm going to talk way more about a lot of these things, like the mental, self-confidence, self-esteem, self-love, but also the physical stuff. Looks like I'm driving. First stop, Target. Every time we're walking into a Target, I always think about that, like a meme that you always see. Like, we're walking in there for one thing, but we're gonna leave with
no, we don't have time for
like a basket. Yeah, we really don't have time for that.
Get in, get out.
I do want to get chapstick and gum.
We have chopsticks.
No, I need more. I need one in each of my bags.
No, we have. I put it in the table, the thingy. We have like more.
But it's the one that was gifted. We'll see. If they're at the checkout lines, I'll just get it.
I have one on me right now.
Okay. Oh. We'll tell them that we got them. We'll get them a card later and then never do. They'll never remember. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Thank you as well. I think we're good. All right, that's the farmer's market.
Yeah.
We
We do go every Sunday. That's where we get our produce and our eggs. Usually meat and bread, and veggies. Well, yeah, that's produce, no?
Everything. Yeah.
When I say produce, doesn't that mean all of that?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, all right, let's go build a stroller slash car seat. All right, let's see what we're working with here.
Wow.
Baby Kai is popping. We can barely wait. Love it. No, you're good. Slugs? I know you said you didn't want to be in the vlog. Well, you're in the vlog, dude. You're in the vlog. Alright. So one of the games is guessing how many Teddy Grahams is in this jar. Don't touch it. I just hit record too. It's team of two, which is gonna be grand. I don't know who's playing winner, because it's me and Bill versus these two. We'll go one game on the team. We'll take after that. Okay. Either way. What are you playing? This is amazing. Hey, great meeting you. Alright, you guys, we're actually stealing Biscuit from them. So we have Biscuit and Teddy. They have no idea. Let's get out of here. Oh, wait, my bag. All right, and the successful baby shower in the books. Come on, you guys. Right this way, right this way. All right, let's go home and film some anime.
If I lose it all, slip and fall to die another day.
You guys, and it should be fun, and I'm gonna be safe. Michelle's gonna be safe. Michelle's bringing Teddy, and that is it. All right. Let the adventure begin. Test. Audio seems good. Visuals check. I got Biscuit here. I know. Yeah, you're good. I cannot afford to fall because I would have to protect. Just check the ingredients of the stuff that you're eating. And in a perfect world, you would eat stuff that doesn't really have an ingredients list because that would mean that it's whole foods. Health is wealth. And like, it doesn't matter, and I think about this a lot for myself. It doesn't matter how many subscribers I have, how much money I make. It doesn't matter how good you look, how in shape you are. None of that matters if your health is not taken care of. Unfortunately, a lot of health issues are out of our control, but a lot of them are in our control. And so with that being said, I want all of us to just take it serious. Michelle and I didn't start taking our health that serious until a couple years ago when I had a health scare. I was having a bunch of pain in my stomach. And so, I went through a bunch of different stuff, and long story short, I'm just trying to focus on not eating all the shit that you find in stores. Like, I really do feel majority of our health issues are caused by what we put into our body. So just start looking, you guys. Health is wealth. Everything we've been doing in life has been fun, and I'm glad I've got to share that with y'all. So, all right, I'm gonna wrap up, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Man, it should be mandatory. Imagine if it was mandatory for everyone at the age of 60. For those that are fortunate enough to live to 60, they have to start writing a book. Imagine that. If that were the case, and it was mandatory to publish it, when you're going through these fucking difficult times, you would be like, damn, this is gonna be a crazy chapter in my book. This chapter, man, this is chapter 23. This is chapter 34. This is the chapter that's gonna inspire millions. This is the chapter that people are gonna say is peak.
This happy family?
Yes.
To achieve your goals? You selfish?
Dude, if I try to go to the gym, she guilt trips me. And she's even done it so often that now the dogs guilt trip me. Look at how they're looking at me. Alright, you guys, I just got to the gym, and man, we're watching, super random, but we're watching Demon Slayer, right? And there's also this show on Netflix that I highly recommend you watch called The Blue Eye Samurai. I think it's called The Blue Eye, or maybe it's just Blue Eye Samurai. I don't know. Super fucking good. It's 1 season long. Anyways, both of these shows have a theme around swords and the importance of swords. And man, because of some of my last vlogs, I've received messages from people who basically share some really deep stories, stuff that I wouldn't wish upon anyone, but stuff that happens to us in life, people losing loved ones. Then come out the other side as this sharp, beautiful blade that is capable of doing all of the things that it's capable of doing. And the reason why I just find that so relevant to the stories that I'm reading. Dude, I even sent my brother, he found out that he was going to be laid off, right? And I remember, and he's having a baby, and I remember him thinking, like, he hit me up, like, stressed, like, oh, what am I going to do? And one of my first responses was, and I know this is going to sound dumb and it doesn't provide a solution, but a blade does not become strong until it's been through the fire. That can be applied to everything. And so when these people are reaching out to me, when my brother reaches out to me, and they tell me about all the shit that they're going through, it's weird. I don't know why my brain works like this, but literally the only thing that I think of is, holy shit, you're going through the fire right now. My brain automatically goes to this one place. You're about to make one fucking sharp ass blade. Your sword is going to be so dope at the end of it. Like, I call it optimism. Hey. Feels like 22. Once I have to start using my body to swing it up, that's how I know I'm done. So I want to make sure I'm focusing on the form. Alright, another set till failure, 5 sets. what's cool about, not gonna lie, bringing a camera to the gym really actually gets me to push myself, because I feel like I gotta not show off for you guys, but it's just like, dude, this is, nothing holds you more accountable than putting yourself out there. I'm just envisioning people watching, critiquing, telling me I can push more, do more. And I also think about, how can I sit here and do just kind of doing that 1, 2, 3 extra reps, and those make all the difference going through that fire. All right, let's go. Let's get back to it. Alright, so I'm ending my workout with a walk, some outdoor cardio. It is, it says it's only 85 out, but it feels so much hotter. But someone left a comment on one of my previous vlogs and basically recommended to change scenery up instead of just in the car. And so I really thought about that. And I think that makes sense. I think, I'm going to be talking a lot in the car because it just makes sense. I do a lot of thinking in the car. But, I just worked out. And now I would be just on a treadmill. Why not just take a walk outside instead? So that's what I'm doing. I won't talk too much more because I think the overall message of this video was kind of said before the workout. I know we're all going through shit. And I look at it like, I genuinely believe all of us have gone through enough in our lives to write a book, right? We all have. Some books are gonna have more drama. Some's gonna be filled with more romance. Some of our books will be filled with more pain and loss, tears. Some will have more success stories, triumph. It's kind of like anime when you think about it. Not all anime ends with the heroes winning. You haven't watched Attack on Titan. I mean, if you know, you know. And so, when you're going through shit, we're all kind of stuck. We feel stuck, or we're going through some sort of challenge in our life. It really is just dealing with the peak moments, just like anime. We're just going through the fire. We're sharpening that blade. And so try to look at it like that. I know it's fucking hard when you're going through it. I'm watching Naruto right now. I think we're like, alright, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Alright, real quick, I was gonna end the vlog, but I need to just show you guys what I'm cooking up over here. We got bell peppers, mushrooms, sausage. I fry rice, and tomatoes. And I'm whipping up some eggs.
There's a little bit of dog.
A little bit of doggy.
Let's put it in there.
This is 5 eggs, plus all this. And bada bing, bada boom. And this is gonna be the post meal, the post workout meal, and then I'm also gonna have dessert after this, which will be peanut butter on a piece of toast with banana. So now that is a high protein, kind of low carb. No, actually no, there's a good amount of carbs, but as long as it's around your workout, I feel like it's fine. Ooh, this is gonna be fire. Alright, that is all. I just wanted to show you guys that. Say goodbye to everyone.
Goodbye.
So in high school, I didn't feel like I was good enough or like as good as these other kids. That bled into college, and it was like this deep-rooted insecurities which impacted my confidence. But what I want to talk about is like, how did I overcome these insecurities? And how am I this ultra-confident person that I am today? What is up, y'all? Okay, I was running. I don't know why I just thought about that. It's Friday morning, and I was being pretty quiet when I woke up because I had to wake up early today. I woke up at 7. It's not the most early, but it is early. I didn't go to bed till like 12:30 because I was reading Berserk. So Michelle's still sleeping. I'm heading to meet up with a business partner of mine, and also a childhood friend. His name is Drew. We're meeting at a coffee shop.